Following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers matched up against the Rockets in Houston. Take a look at Rockets. Staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. And when you're entering a borderline must-win game, if you're the coach of this team, well, give me your best coach for this team.
Well, I'm going to bring it in, guys, bring it in. So listen up. You know, we can't change anything that we've done. There's no reason to change what you've done.
Let's go!
You're good enough. Yeah. You're good enough right now.
Let's play.
Right now. Right here. Right now. You can be anywhere in the world. Are you right here?
Are you talking
But you're right here.
What?
And I'm an assistant coach. Maybe this team needs a little pressure. Playing without urgency is helping put them in this situation. Maybe pressure could get them out of it. Ready, let's go. One, two, three, team.
At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back when it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. And the game is sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The sun's setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This game will see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Tonight with us as well, the basketball author, Bill Simmons. Bill, great to see you.
It's great to be here. Nobody is more impressed than your son, who can't believe that he's playing a video game and gets to hear my voice when he hears my yelling. How you break down basketball.
But it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah.
GA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of passion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste, for sure, David. Thank you. The Rockets perpetually knocking on the door. At what point, though, Bill, do you think their window will close?
I think that point happened in May of 2019. I think years where the Warriors are tired. They seem like they're fading, can't close. I think for them is difference between being a regular season team and playoff team. For a regular season team, but the playoffs every year become more complicated, harder. Come on, C, plan E as the series along, and their plan A is kind of what they ride with. Tight, crowd gets tight, things slow down. What's your plan B? And they haven't been able to figure it out.
Are the starters for Los Angeles? LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward. Lights out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center. And for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Let's look at the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt, and it's Bogdanovich in a three. All forward. Angeles Lakers get.
Oh, that was special. And Harden, an absolute terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throw.
Lights out. Pass to Davis. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it for the Rockets. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on offense.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Olsen. And Westbrook, here we go. Good D by Drummond.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, LeBron's taking a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And Bill, when it comes to NBA awards, some people said voter fatigue is a factor. Would you agree with that?
No, I actually think NBA awards are in the best shape they've been in because people are afraid to screw up. You know, that with the internet and the accountability we have now.
Accountability, exactly.
And
there's nothing anonymous about it.
No. And we have really good numbers and metrics now, and I actually think we make the right decisions with this stuff most of the time now. I didn't really see any egregious stuff last year other than the one person who voted Dwayne Wade for second team All-NBA.
You get a vote, don't you?
I do, and I take it really seriously.
I do too.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. And
I really care
Our
about
name is attached to it.
Yeah. I also, like, when I wrote my book, I really relied on the stuff. Like, they're a snapshot of what happened that season.
Good point. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Fires, high post. It's Drummond with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just leave on that.
The drive by James.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron.
You look at LeBron James, really a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
There's Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop, and the Lakers will go the big man.
Take matters in hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim. I really do think it's the tone for the rest of the team.
The Lakers, another right here. Well, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And from everything we're Bill, the draft one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go into the G League and have the actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. They're the former guys from that league playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are being more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China, watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So they find a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some stuff while also preparing these guys. The one and done that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook.
Yeah, you know, they're losing large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. It's a 10-point game. At the top of the key, Westbrook. And it's missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to that reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And for Houston, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Harden against Caldwell Pope. And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got it back down to win. Still did the Rockets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Strong start here early. 4 of the first 5 made.
And the Rockets. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down most rounds during the postseason. Clint Capella on top. Anthony Davis is second.
Those two have been aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Westbrook dishes to Bogdanovich. Building franchise from scratch. Which one current player would you begin with or build around?
Probably Giannis, because he's turning 25 there. I still feel like the ceiling of what he's going to do is go up as he becomes more shot maker. He's really durable, which I think is underrated. Like, he's just built to play ball. Certain guys like that. I think Kevin Garnett was like that. Tim Duncan was like, you just know we're going to be around for 17, 18 years. The way I like to watch the running styles, and the game just comes so easy, and he's so athletic and really cares and is really competitive and just wants to do this and win at basketball. That's how I pick.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Length of Pope lightly. He's excellent at using it to come up with steals.
He's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
A power flush with a long hand the rim at the end of that
could, that could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
Those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Caldwell Pope, and he takes up and powers it through.
And they have owned the paint star, and the score reflects it.
And, establishing that physical dominantly gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Count that one. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
And he gets the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. First field goals have been made off an assist.
Here is Harden following the basket by LeBron James. Count the basket. And that's now 9 points for James Harden. Lakers leading by 12. Olsen passes to LeBron. The baseline J. It's in, and he's a very efficient fights in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense up. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easy. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
We'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dumb as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league 5 years. Dominant in '83. They won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems. And it was just awesome. And it's just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first. Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have League Pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution. So,
and they've come in with aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Harden. 9 points in the game so far.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
Lakers leading by 14. Olsen passes to LeBron. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Going to jump on some numbers here. Break them.
Made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off. Highlight reel play.
And a whole new 5 on the floor. Here's light covered by Westbrook, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 was coming.
9th overall in the 2012 draft. Carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't make the free throw either in both.
That free throw percentage has dropped to under 60 now, having a horrible time from the line in this quarter.
Westbrook and the dynamite pair, they're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's with the ball for the Lakers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Fame David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Rockets. Had a huge night. He tallied 50 points and is passing unbelievable. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. See.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And good on the skin, so he makes them both. You've been producing documentaries going deeper into athletes, which I know you love, because I think you're curious more than anything else.
Yeah.
So what drew you to that process?
Initially, it was we dove into the inefficiency of, instead of these big, broad type of documentaries, concentrate on events and players and moments and things like that. And I think as you get into that and you start doing it, it just becomes intoxicating. And the cool thing about it is no story should be told the same way you would tell somebody else's story. You just don't know. You got to figure it out. Like we had Steve Nash's last Lakers season. We did a documentary about it. And then we spitballed it, and we decided it was actually a better idea to do an in-the-moment digital series about it that you could experience in real time with the thing. And it was a right idea, really good. I think trying to figure out what story clicks the best with an athlete, how to tell whatever story they have correctly is the cool part of it.
The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And the first one at the line is good.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. Passes to Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, I tell you what, when Harden decides to turn it up, then you're turned out. It is a sight to see, folks. I mean, relentless, instinctive, tremendous far for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Westbrook scanning the floor. And sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Davis with bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Westbrook. And Davis pulls it down. He's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bill, if you were just tired, yeah, you might
like what the Clippers did the last year when they realized they didn't have quite enough to win the title, and instead of just being beholden to darn not quite, they actually blew it up and tried to figure out how to create cap space, find some young players,
and still stay competitive.
Build
so
the
they kept the momentum.
Yeah, they stumbled into a situation where they had a lot of flexibility no matter what. The Celtics before them did the same thing in the mid-2000s. They're trying to find assets figured out. I would never fully commit one way or the other to anything. The goal is to accumulate assets and figure out what you have, and I think the smartest teams do that.
When the run, Harden, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot that one on Caldwell Pope.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at opportunities to free throw.
It's shooting their 4th attempt free throw line tonight, and he makes the first.
And working Kevin themselves to the line second, a nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause them foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It's typically in good fashion for you.
The Lakers making a switch here. Those checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's in from most every night.
Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Olsen. And the 3 ball is good. Lights out's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Caldwell Pope against Bogdanovich. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Bill, you study pop through is a phenomenon right now, which is in the country. Do you think that's going to alter the perception of gaming in any way?
Yeah, I would say it has one of the best chances of any sports league to succeed because people just love basketball. Mm-hmm. And you can feel it there in the offseason. The shift in basketball content and the fact that it's now a 12-month-a-year sport for us. And now it goes from the playoffs to the draft to where people going in free agency. And then that plays out for a month, and then something else will happen. All of a sudden, it's August.
Summer leagues are
summer
coming
leagues
up.
Happening, and then all of a sudden the season's close, and then you just kind of recycle, and it's a 12-month-a-year sport.
Right. Bogdanovich left side. Back to Harden. Over Caldwell Pope. Misses off the left iron. Los Angeles leading by 18. The shot's good from Olsen. Lights out's got 26 points. Bill, I wanted to go back to what you were talking about with the 2K League, and you mentioned how basketball has grown into essentially a 12-month-a-year sport.
For me, a 2K esports league just makes sense. It fits into that. I think people love the players. I think they care about these athletes, in basketball, so much more than the other sports. And for me, it's really gratifying because I've loved basketball my whole life, and for a while there, when I grew up as a kid, they were tape delaying the finals, and it was like the second-tier league. And now to see how popular it is and how much people love it, it's just I feel like I was in early. I'm sure you do too.
Absolutely. I mean, when Magic Game 6 in Philadelphia, yes,
and it was tape delayed.
And it was tape delayed.
My beloved Boston Celtics won the 1981 title It was Angele in Boston, and I went to bed, and my dad woke me up to watch the game for me, and it's not even 40 years ago. So I think the other thing that really helps with the 2K Sports League is that these guys play 2K, the actual players.
Yeah, right.
They
care about it.
They care about it. They have an incredible amount of time on their hands because they're too famous and they go anywhere. So they're in hotel suites. They're bringing with the PlayStation with them. They're playing their friends. They're playing each other online. And this they're doing all day.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Olsen passes to LeBron. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
So for the Rockets, Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Gordon subbed in for Bogdanovich. Free throw good from Harden.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Olsen passes to LeBron. Capella's there. Drummond dishes to LeBron. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing.
Second play here in the half. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. A grand total of 28 points for him the game. They have no answer for him defensively. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a job to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're back with you, all set to more action from Game 3. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? We've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron, incredible forward. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with lights out, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Westbrook up and in. Westbrook's got 19 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the D completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Davis with the buck.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And Bogdanovich, the ball on the edge by Harden. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Pass to Drummond. Westbrook pulls it in. Houston's gotten a lot of looks from outside the net. 5-12. Bogdanovich against James. From downtown, and not by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
That 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Olsen passes to Davis. James, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the...
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one.
Westbrook wide open. He gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 22
start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
And Harden comes down. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Good D by Drummond. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Olsen. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Despite the hat. Great strong finish. And he'll go to the line. One more. They get Russell Westbrook. That free throw good from Olsen. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it for Houston. With the shot. Westbrook missing again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside, fitting around the rim, and plays in attack mode all the time.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And that one falls for Westbrook. Los Angeles leading by 21. James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Olsen passes to LeBron. Yes, that goes in. James has got 34.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Harden can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The shot's good from Olsen.
Watch out. Now that he got his first of the half, there might be more in store.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you got to know Harden's looking to get to the line. I mean, one of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also stational, driving inside, and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach
showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can.
Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
They runs a posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
And it's Bradley. That's on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 8th assist in the game.
They are just
set. The defender's not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Olsen. Lays it up off the glass. Lights out. Got 10 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Shoots. Westbrook, no good. Los Angeles gone 4 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Great work, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect guy. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Timeout call.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about it.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on interior. That's the top priority right now.
Danny Green, he's in for the Lakers. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this season as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at lights out, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Anthony Davis.
And whether it's been a team off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting up.
Pass to Westbrook. Fires from the line. Go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. There's Olsen, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort from everybody.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it, takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long for phenomenal use.
And Capella over to help. Pass to Olsen. Right side Davis. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded by Olsen. Westbrook, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Harden scanning the floor. And again, it's the rock from deep.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball. And, you know, the defense has to get out on from out.
Drummond. And Drummond throws.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's Westbrook missing.
No doubt he's struggling right from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. And this is prolific and efficient.
I like this position and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good.
Second shot opportunity. The Lakers with rebound. It's out, and he has 42. Trying to find game. One goes. Count it.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Westbrook. Defense is right there. Puts it up from 17. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Olsen passes to Green. Clock at 6. The pass to Olsen. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Harden against Bradley. And here's Harden. He's got 26. Offensive struggles continuing again. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point and shooting 50% on the three ball here. Bradley passes to Olsen. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. To go. Houston's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots long. The Rockets again can't hit.
And the well is run dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And so here is Houston. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold offensive for sure.
Westbrook, and that one clearly a foul. Whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted.
Here's Bradley. Lakers passing it around, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one, and it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge well.
That's good from Olsen. Houston with a big group substitution here. He hits both from the stripe.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
They've got Clark. Gordon is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Strickland in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Lopez, and Lopez down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Clark. And it's Gordon missing.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Olsen pass to Lopez. Down low. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Noel, covered by Olsen. Kumbo's it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And another basket for the Lakers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Noel from down in the low post. It goes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Olsen passes to Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Olsen, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Olsen. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass, Glenn. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Clark, the pass to Strickland. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He gets that one. Lights out's got 54 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And another basket.
You see how easily he's getting buckets. To be this hot must be a heck of a feeling.
No doubt. And get this, he's now tied for the third most points in a playoff game ever.
And you look at the players who've had this kind of playoff performance, all of them are Hall of Fame.
Here's Gordon. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lopez has got rebound number 7. And yep, another basket.
And he now owns third place for most points playoff game.
An incredible game, no doubt. Nothing can slow him out.
And he now ranks among the Wilt Chamberlains, the Michael Jordan. That shows you what he's doing. Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. And now we can start talking about Game 4. What a magnificent effort and really a significant victory for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lights Out.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's Clark, guarded by Green, and that one drops for him.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Olsen, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got a chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's good from Olsen. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Eric Gordon. Both free throws good from Olsen. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Backlund. Here's Hartenstein. Nailed from three-point land.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Olsen. Got a hand on it. They get it back.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
First one falls for him.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Noel, and it's blocked by Olsen, and it was not a clean block. Willows in a foul here. In fouls, so free throws will be coming up. First was good. And so he hits both. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. This one for three. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Carolyn, presentation of the NBA on Sports. See you later.
What's up, kid? Show them who you rep.
Hey, I get a fans of the show.